6:49, time for the morning rush. Today is day 2 of the first trial of the man accused of killing 3 Muslim men in Albuquerque. Prosecutors argue that Mohammed Syed shot and killed 41-year-old Aftab Hussein, telling the jury that he had bought the AK-47 used in the shooting just days before the murder. However, the defense argued that there was no evidence proving that Syed committed the deadly shooting and that many people had access to the murder weapon.
An Albuquerque man is beginning his 21-year sentence for murdering his ex-girlfriend. Michael Kelly pleaded guilty to shooting and killing Brandy Rael at the Copper Ridge Apartments on Tramway back in 2021. He received the maximum sentence under his plea deal.
Sandoval County Sheriff's Office is asking for your help solving a cold case involving a Rio Rancho teen. ATV riders found the body of Donald Miller on the West Mesa near Rio Rancho back in 2020. So far, Sandoval County has arrested 1 person, but they are asking the public to help to finally solve the case. Erica.
And here's a look at our school day forecast. We're a little warmer this morning, but by this afternoon we will see a chance for some rain showers. Maybe grab some rain layers.
A Cibola High School student is facing charges this morning after police say he brought a gun onto the school bus. According to a letter from the school, the student was carrying the gun in his pocket. The student was arrested when he got off the bus yesterday morning. He's facing a 1-year expulsion and criminal charges.
The Albuquerque Police Department has introduced a new program hoping to reduce the number of gunshots being fired in neighborhoods across the city. That program uses data from APD's Shot Spotter system, and it will attempt to pinpoint the person who committed the crime. APD says that the effort has led to a 47% decrease in gunshots for one neighborhood. Erica.
And here's a look at our threat index. It is moderate today as we'll be seeing that chance for rain and snow in central and northern New Mexico and high fire danger in the east-southeast.
The New Mexico Department of Transportation is holding an event to educate parents on how to properly use their child's car seat. The DOT is taking over the parking lot at the San Diego Casino, giving attendees one-on-one time with experts on how to use the car and booster seats safely. That event is this afternoon from 4 to 6.
Students at Bosque School have been tracking the Bosque's population of North American porcupines. While researching the impact of a fire that burned nearly 2 years ago, students say they found a roughly 40% decrease in the area's porcupines. The school plans on continuing the research with future students. Erica.
All right, a check on traffic. The maps are looking clear, no accidents or slowdowns. Here's a live look over the Big I. Traffic starting to pick up on I-40 eastbound.
Employees at a wildlife center in Richmond, Virginia are playing dress up. The team is wearing fox masks and rubber gloves while caring for a fox pup. The team hopes to transfer the pup to the Animal Education and Rescue Organization, where it'll eventually be released back into the wild.
Time now for the 5 facts.
At number 5, students at one Albuquerque school are uncovering new data about the Bosque's porcupine population. Students at Bosque School have been tracking the Bosque's population of North American porcupines for roughly 20 years. They say there's been about a 40% decrease in the area's porcupines over the past 2 years, and that's likely related to a 30-acre fire back in 2022.
At number 4, New Mexico United is hosting a public meeting this evening, and that's where they want to hear from the community about the United Soccer Stadium project. In November, city councilors, they approved a lease agreement for the stadium to be built at Balloon Fiesta Park. Well, they hope to play the first game in the new stadium in March of 2026. Tonight's meeting is going to be at 6 at the team store in Nob Hill.
And number 3, we'll be seeing rain, snow, and cooler weather through the next couple of days. Currently just seeing some of that rain and snow in the northern mountains and upper Rio Grande Valley.
At number 2, the state DOJ is launching a new tool to address the missing and murdered Indigenous people crisis. Now, the new online portal provides real-time information on active MMIP cases across the state. It's like when and where the person went missing and which agency is investigating the case. Well, the public can also submit tips on active investigations, and that information goes to investigators as well as tribal authorities. Now, this is phase 1 for the portal. Now, the AG says that the next phase will look to facilitate better communication between local, state, federal, and tribal agencies.
And at number 1, the first trial for the man accused of killing 3 Muslim men will continue today. Mohammed Syed was in court yesterday. He's accused of killing 41-year-old Aftab Hussein outside of his apartment on Rhode Island Street back in July 2022. Prosecutors argue that Syed bought the AK-47 used in the shooting just days prior. Police later found that gun under Syed's bed. They say cell phone towers put Syed in the area at the time of the murder and also point to a note on his phone they say was foreshadowing the murder. Despite the prosecution's claims, the defense says there's no proof that Syed committed the murders. Neither the state or the defense mentioned anything about a possible motive. Syed is facing first-degree murder charges. His trial will continue today.